Good morning, everybody. Today, I want to talk about a topic that holds great significance in the lives of millions of people, and these are temples of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Wherever you are, I know you've seen these beautiful structures. These beautiful structures are sacred places where members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints go to make covenants with God. They are different from normal meeting houses of the church because here what happens, there are higher and holier covenants that are made between God and us. Now, temples have great history, tracked way back in the Old Testament and in the Book of Mormon. The Bible, Solomon built temples. In the Book of Mormon, Nephi built temples. These are places that set them apart from the world. They were high and holier places where people went to set themselves apart from the world. That's the significant importance that still temples hold today. The first temple in this dispensation was built in the 19th century, in 1833 and 1836, and that's the Kirtland, Ohio temple. Presently, you have 350 temples. 192 temples are in operation. Out of the 192, 186 are fully in operation. The remaining 6 are closed for renovation. 51 temples are under construction. 107 temples are announced but not yet built. Why temples? Temples are needed to make relationships stronger than death. For example, relationships such as marriage, families, and other relationships that binds us with God. What happens in the temple? Temples have a great importance that sacred ordinances happen there. Ordinance number 1. Endowment. This sets apart members of the church with power of the priesthood that protects them from the adversaries of the world. An endowed member is different in the world. He stands out different because of the protection that he has from Heavenly Father. This is only done in the temple. Sealing to spouse, sealing to children. This is earlier what I talked about, that binds relationships together that even death cannot do apart. Marriage in normal meeting houses is earthly marriage that can end if one of the spouses dies. But in the temple, it's eternal. Even death cannot do apart. It's only done in the temple. Number 3, we have baptism for the dead. Many people die without the gospel. They haven't received it, not because they don't want, but they didn't get it because it wasn't preached at that time. The gospel is preached in the spirit world, but after these people receive the gospel, they cannot be baptized because they have no physical body. And without the physical body, baptism cannot happen. So, members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who are alive go to the temple and perform baptisms on behalf of their deceased ancestors. Now, it doesn't matter what happens after that. It's just an obligation for members to perform the baptism. Now, those are the 3 major ordinances that happen in the temple. I hope that anytime you see these beautiful structures in your area, in magazines, you will relate to the great significance that I've shared about today. And you really know that these temples are very important to millions of people around the world. They are not just structures that design our community. Thank you so much for listening.